Hello, friends. So, India successfully won the T20 series by a result of 3-0, and now a two-match test series is going to start. And I'm going to give you my preview and prediction about this series, this test series. Comparing both the teams, let's first of all have a look at the Sri Lankan team. Sri Lankan team in this series will be almost at their full strength. Their team will become strong by the return of Lahiru Thirmane, Kusal Mendes, and Niroshan Dikwela. And they will be having their two frontline spinners in Praveen Jaya Vikrame and Lasit Ambuldania. Along with they will have also a new spinner with them in Van Der Se. And then their captain Dimuth Karunaratne, he has been in really good form in 2021. He averaged 70 with the bat. Although they won't be having Vanindu Hasranga with them, but Hasranga has not been a regular player for them in Test match cricket. He has been their frontline bowler in the white ball format, but not in a red ball format. So I think they won't be missing Hasranga much. So the Sri Lankan team will be at their full strength, and their current form in Test match cricket is good. They performed well against West Indies in Sri Lanka. They won that series by 2-0 recently. And if you see the Indian team, of course, will have the home advantage. They will be playing at home. But if you see Sri Lankan team is a subcontinent team. So the conditions out here in India will be similar to what they have in Sri Lankan. So I think Sri Lanka will find it more comfortable to play in India compared to the Sena countries. Like we recently had a series against New Zealand, which India won by 1-0. And in case of India, their number three and number five regular players are now missing. They have been dropped, Pujara and Rahane. So I think at number five, Shreyas Iyer will be there. But it remains to be seen who gets the chance at number three, whether it's Hanuma Vihari or Shubham Gill. I think Hanuma Vihari will be there at number three, or maybe Virat Kohli will occupy the number three position and Vihari will come at number four. So if you see the Indian team, of course, has the home advantage. They have a really good record against Sri Lanka in the recent past. But still, some of the position needs to be occupied, especially the number three and five position. And also Rohit Sharma has not been in good form after the injury. And Virat Kohli too, in the last 2 years, 2.5 years, has not been in really dominating form in Test match cricket. And also, India will be missing Akshar Patel. Akshar Patel has become a really important part of Indian team in last 1 year in the Test match format. Compared to Ravindra Jadeja will be coming back in the Test team now. But compared to Jadeja, Akshar Patel has proven to be a bigger match winner, especially with the ball in the recent 1 year. So I think Indian team should not be overconfident. So I think Indian team should not underestimate Sri Lanka. Sri Lankan team is a good team. They are a good test side, although Indian team is better quite clearly, but still Sri Lankan team can surprise India in at least one of the match. They have a good spin attack and they have got a good batting lineup. And even in the T20 format, although India won by 3-0, and many of the fans believe that it was a one-sided series, but I felt that Sri Lanka played well. They played well in patches. They gave up a good fight. If they had Hasranga also in their lineup, then maybe they would have given an even contest to India. So I wouldn't underestimate Sri Lanka. I think Sri Lanka can play well in this series, and especially their batsmen. I think their batsmen will perform well in one of the matches. And that's why if I talk about the result of this series, somewhere I feel that it is not going to be a clean sweep for India. Although India will be winning the series, that is my prediction about this series, that India will win the series. But India won't win by 2-0. Sri Lanka will find it difficult to win a match, but I think one of the match will end up in a draw. The batsmen of both the teams will bat well in one of the match, and that match will end up in a draw. So my final prediction for this test series is that India will win the test series by a result of 1-0. India will win one match and one of the match will end up in a draw. That is my final prediction about this series. So let's see how the series goes. I think it is going to be a good series, an interesting series. It is going to be a thrilling series. Let's see. Okay, friends.